Diana, so we're here at the ACA annual conference, and can you please introduce yourself and your camp to the crowd?
Great. My name is Diana Huff. I am the director of our summer programs here at Fairmont Private Schools. We are a for-profit private school in Orange County with multiple sites, and we are a day camp program. So we service about 1,500 kids each summer at our 4 facilities, and we utilize this app.
Hi guys, so my name's Casey, aka Blaze, and I am the co-director of Cali Camp, which is a day camp for ages 3 to 15 in California. This is going to be my 15th summer here at Cali Camp, so super excited about that, and just crazy new changes all the time, trying to keep up with the industry, and it's been super fun.
Sure. My name is Stuart Jones. I'm the owner and director of Outpost summer camps in San Diego, California. We are a large day camp, about 1,500 kids, maybe 1,200 families every summer. Started in 2002, headed into summer 16, I think, this summer. That has been incredibly successful for us, has been using it for push notifications, because I'm a dad. My kids go to camp, my camp, and other camps. I have 5 kids, and when I get an email from all their camps, tomorrow is Red, White, and Blue Day, July 3rd, or tomorrow is send a t-shirt for tie-dye, and I'm at work, I park that email. And now, on my phone, it'll be 6:30 at night, kids are home, we're having dinner, and boom, up pops the push notification that says, don't forget to send a t-shirt tomorrow. I can have that conversation with my son. We can go get a t-shirt from his room. I can ask about camp. It's kind of arriving at the right time. And I'm not sitting in front of my email at that time. I'm watching TV or doing whatever I'm doing, and it pops up. So not only was that cool, also phone calls to our office went down because more parents were in the loop. And my office staff have basically all said, this is the best thing ever, because we can customize who gets a notification by camp. Like our preschoolers need a different one, so it's segmented in that way. We can kind of ping them about important things. We can filter all of our groups to decide who gets what notification. We've gone green, totally, no more flyers, and that's just been great. So from my perspective as the owner, it's a win-win-win. The parents win, they get notified, my office staff are happy, and I've invested in something that's just really helping us. So
definitely for the past few years I've been emailing everything. Emailing reminders, emailing that paperwork's due, emailing when trainings are, don't forget this evening social is happening, things like that. And we were getting fewer and fewer responses, and I was seeing fewer and fewer emails opened. And it felt really awkward to text them personally, because I was like, I kind of crossed a boundary of, like, I'm an employer, but I'm texting, that's kind of weird. So doing it through the app, though, just feels more professional to me. So then that way it's kind of not like that one-on-one connection, which can be a little bit weird through texting with employees. So now, but it's going directly to their phone, they see it, I can, I know they're getting it because they're attached to their phones. And so I know that they're getting the information, and we've had a much, larger response of people not forgetting that trainings were happening, or not forgetting that certain events were happening that day.
Our families utilized a lot is the push notifications. So if you have any type of programming where you're going off site, you're not sure when you're going to get back, we do field trips, and so this was huge for us. Traffic in Orange County is so unpredictable, so what we can do is then, right when we leave a field trip, we can look up what is our ETA, send that out to families, and they can know exactly when the bus is going to arrive back. Rather than in previous years, we say, we'll be back around 4 o'clock. Sometimes that's 4:30. Sometimes when you're coming from LA, that can be 4:45, and you have some upset parents. So I think our parents really appreciated that push notification. It came right up, told them what they needed to know. We utilize that for reminders on theme days and of lunches to bring and just different pieces. We utilize that a lot, and I have a lot of ideas of how we can utilize that more.
parents love it. Everything's on an app now, right? So everyone says, oh, there's an app for that. There's an app for that. So it's been really great to keep in touch with our parents, especially we're at day camp. So every day is something new and their kids are coming into camp every day. So being able to remind them that it's certain color wars day and to wear yellow to represent your team, or to remind them, you know, we have a field trip tomorrow, or whatever the special activities are. We hate when kids come in and they didn't know about some special activities, so they feel a little bit left out as far as dress up days or special activities that are happening. And our parents really want to know what their kids are doing all day at camp, right? We get that question all the time, like, what do they do all day there? So now the app has allowed us to photo share so much easier with our parents. They're allowed, you know, to look at it all the time. They can upload their own photos. They can quickly download them and share them much faster to their own social medias, which is just getting our name out there so much faster. So that's been really fantastic. And it just seems like the cool, new innovative thing to do is to have an app, you know, and everyone's like, oh, you have an app? Oh, how cool. So we're like, yeah, we are cool.
About the app, they really enjoyed the photo feature. I think that's the biggest one that we uploaded. I think it was like 15,000 photos over the course of the summer, and they were able to just go quickly through that. It was all organized, and they could download it. They could share it with their friends. They could post it on social media, and so they really loved that feature. I had quite a few parents come up to me personally and say, this was a way that I felt like I could be at camp. I've always wanted to be at camp, and only my kid gets to go. And so this was a way that they actually felt like they could be there, which was wonderful.
There's other features on our app. There's a calendar, so we can put in information of where our teen program, they're always off site. So where they're going to be at a certain day, parents used to call all the time, or we would send the email and they'd lose it or park it. Now it's just live, so they can say, oh, my son will be at rock climbing. He'll be down at Mission Bay, sailing, and they know. So the calendar's been good. The photos have been wonderful. We've had all kinds of different photo solutions, photo partners, post them ourselves, put them up on one of the many vendors. Now they're all within the app. And what's neat is the parents can sort through them quickly and then share right to social media, store it, beam it to a friend. That's been a really nice level of engagement. There's different groups of parents that value these different things. So the calendar parents are going there and the photo parents are going there, and everybody gets a push notification. So I think there's been something that meets the needs of just about everybody embedded. So I do think that if you have an open house with parents or some time when you have the parents on site, that's the time to do it. We've had our app partners show up and bring staff at our open houses and just really kind of concierge each parent as they get it on their phone and learn how to use it. So that'd be tip one, is get them to do it while you have them on site if possible. Then the other one is more of a backdoor trick where the kids come home and go, I want to see this thing that's on the app. Now the parents have to drop everything and install it so they can show the thing that their kid wants to see. That's a good driver too.
That's clever.
So, and our app installation rate has gone up each summer we've had it. You maybe start off with half your parents and then you start getting it up to almost complete adoption of it. And they'll start telling each other, I did it on the app. I saw it on the app. So it also looks nice on the phone and has our logo on it. I find that to be appealing too, is parents carrying around my Outpost logo on their phone that's just good marketing.
You know, our families are pretty tech savvy, I think, now, and so we didn't have a lot of issues with getting people to actually go on the app, but we definitely did some promos of, hey, tell your kids to come to the stage with this magic word, and then they got a special little treat at the stage, or something like that. So definitely had some little things in there. We had our staff talk about the app also, like, hey, that way the kids went home and be like, Mom, how come you didn't tell me about what happened on the app? And then the mom's like, I didn't know they had an app, or, oh yeah, I need to download that. So the kids can definitely be your best sounding board to your parents, and as a parent myself, I know that when my kid comes home every day is like, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? My teacher says you have to do it. So same type of thing. But we ran some promos at the beginning, sign up, download the app and get something, so that was an easy way to do it as well.
And we developed this PDF that had a breakdown of, you download here, this is what it looks like. It has some visuals and kind of a step-by-step tutorial process that wasn't too extensive. It was one pager. We had it at our front desk. We emailed it out. We did a lot of communication with that. But we emphasized throughout the summer too, if we had some parents that came back and were like, I thought you were going to email me that. Like, we actually put that all through our app. And if you download it, you're going to get all of this different information. And it's a learning curve for families, but over the course of time, and I am hoping that this next summer they will see that and be like, okay, I just need the app. The app's going to tell me what I need to know. I can see my kid having fun. I can go to the calendar and see what's happening and have that be their little go-to spot. I think that's key.
Definitely. So Cali Camp, one of the things we pride ourselves on is our special events calendar, and the fact that we have a different special event based around our theme every single day of the summer. Whether it's a carnival that's happening, whether it's relay races that are Moana themed in the pool, or it's Star Wars dress up day, or it's throwback Thursday, so go and try to wear something that your parents used to wear to high school, or whatever it is. We have such really cool things happening, and I feel like a lot of our parents in the past didn't know all that really cool stuff was happening, because they might get the special events calendar handed to them, at their orientation, but I think a lot of parents just don't really think about that kind of stuff. So then being able to send that to them every day, and then also following up with the pictures at the end of every day, so they get those push notifications that Cali Camp has uploaded their photos. They get to actually go on and see, like, wow, they really did that huge obstacle course. That's amazing. And my kids are doing that every day. It just kind of helped, I think, for our parents to realize how much work we're putting into our programming and what makes our camp special and unique from other camps, and keeping that at the forefront of their minds, that Cali Camp really is the quality that they're sending their kids to. And also just keep in contact with your app provider, so that if things aren't working, they can usually tweak some things, and don't be afraid to ask for help with, hey, I'm trying to do this. Do you think the app could do that? And they might say, yeah, let me show you how. Or they might say, let me see if my team can work on that. So it's kind of good to keep an open communication as well, as far as what your needs are, so that, because the technology is so amazing with what can be done. So don't be afraid to ask for help.
I think the key piece is identifying what is your needs for what is your camp specialties. So we have multiple sites. So it was essential for us that an app has the capability of distinguishing different sites, and not having completely different apps, because that would be really challenging on the administrative side, but being able to, through your app, distinguish the different programs, or for us, sites. And so that was key. So you want to look at your program and see how this app would fit in.
Well, it'd be something like this. If you're considering it, I'd ask about camps that have it and see how they like it, and I'd be surprised if they didn't like it. I think that it's part of the world right now, living with these. I think it's a reflection of a professional child development company to have something like that integrates all those things together. I think it's well worth it. And I was hesitant, and now I'm a app evangelist. So I think it's a good way to go, which is why I'm interviewing. So yeah.
Great. Well, thank you.